Hey everybody, today we're making our maple honey spice nuts recipe for Yule. It's one of my favorite Yule recipes that we're going to do. It's really quick and easy, so I'm going to just get everything together here for you and then you can see what it looks like. The first thing you're going to do is you're going to melt about, let's see, what do we got here? 2 tablespoons of butter. You're going to add a tablespoon of honey. This is all room temperature, obviously. The butter's been melted. The rest of this is at room temperature. Otherwise, you're going to start getting your butter solidifying again. It's not really going to work. But this is one of my favorite recipes for making and sharing. Maple's really good for wisdom and abundance, something I think we're all looking for in the new year. We're going to add about, let's see, depending on how sweet you like it, about a tablespoon to a tablespoon and a half of maple syrup. And we're going to mix that together with some liquid smoke, which is one of my favorite things. It gives a lot of flavor with just a little teeny bit. And you're going to mix that all up together. And then you're going to use your spices that you're going to add to it. And to this we're going to add some smoky paprika, so some more smoke. You can look below or in the directions on this blog post to find out exactly the proportions, but we're going to use about a, let's see, what do we got here? About a half a teaspoon of paprika, half a teaspoon of onion powder. Again, this all depends on how spicy you like it. About a half a teaspoon to a whole teaspoon of garlic powder. A half a teaspoon of dried parsley. We're going to mix all of that up together. Mixa, like they say on Daniel Tiger. To that, we're going to add our nuts. Now, you can use any combination of nuts that you like. Obviously, you know, if you like peanuts, use peanuts. If you like cashews, use cashews. If you know someone who absolutely loves almonds or pecans, you can use those too. You're going to put them in the mixing cup or the bowl that you're using to get all your other liquid ingredients together and all your magical spices together. And you're just going to mix that up to make sure it's all coated. When you're done with that, you're going to dump it out. You don't want it too clumped together because you want it to stay thin, but you're going to put it on a cookie sheet covered with parchment paper so it doesn't stick, and then you're going to bake it in a 300, not 300, what am I talking about? It's the holidays. You're going to bake it in a 250-degree oven for about 15 to 20 minutes. You're not cooking it, you're just making sure this stuff gets all together. I thought I was going to open and show you the nuts that were in here that were done. No, surprise, this is whiskey pretzels. You can check the Voodoo Universe blog for the whiskey pretzel recipe, but that's not in here. But after it gets all cooked up like that, you're going to check it out, and it's going to go in the oven. It's going to get all roasty toasty. Stir it up a couple of times while it's cooking at 250, and then take it out, and it'll be ready to enjoy. Thank you. Happy Yule.